video, I'm always like, is it really that great?
You know what?
Like, do you actually enjoy it?
I love it because I feel normal.
That's like your safe space.
Yeah, I feel very good. I feel...
Where do you when you're out there?
Man, that's, you know what, finding a nice place it depends.
Like, ideally.
Ideally, like, you want to do it obviously away from a water source, because you don't want to like contaminate a water source.
I was like, oh, you don't want it to splash at you?
Yeah, it just depends.
Are you digging a hole?
Yeah, if it permits, grab onto a tree and just like lean back. Yeah, because like, you know, that's
like one of the only reasons I've never done that when hiking. I've never had to take a shit on a hike. So like, I really want to just like go there and do that.
That's really funny because like, that isn't even something I consider like a problem.
Really?
Like, I'm like, oh, I would just go and do that. Like, that feels so...
Wait, so like, you're at home and you have this shit and you'll go into the mountains to do it?
That would be wild.
No. That's not what you're saying.
What do you wipe with?
If I have toilet paper, but moss is great.
Moss?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of does not just get all over your ass.
You just really gotta go for it.
I was scrolling like through your comment sections trying to find like frequent questions that people have about you. And there's only so many times I can read about how handsome you are, how cool you are. Oh, take me on an adventure. No, take me on an adventure. I can't imagine how your ego isn't just like insane.
I don't read them.
Oh, really?
I don't really look at myself a lot. So I think
Really?
yeah, no. I don't like looking at mirrors.
You look so put together. You look so good.
That's weird. That's so strange to me. I don't feel like that at all.
Everyone thinks you're hot as fuck.
Yeah, I don't believe that though.
Why?
I don't know. I think everybody's hot as fuck too though. I think you're hot. Like,
I know I'm hot as fuck. But not everybody's hot as fuck.
I don't know. I'm attracted to
You know
a
why
lot
you're
of
attractive?
people.
It's because you don't give a fuck if you're attractive or not.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like you don't care.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Like we can tell you don't care. Are you what is that?
This is for the 75th anniversary of the Cloverdale Rodeo.
Oh.
That's where I grew up, in Cloverdale.
Oh, really?
And there's the rodeo there every year.
What's that?
A rodeo? Well, it's like, because you know where Cloverdale is, right? It's like in...
I mean, yeah, everyone kind of knows, but no one's really sure.
Yeah, so that's where I'm from. And
You're the first person I've ever met who's proud to be from
I love being from Cloverdale. And I volunteer there every year at the rodeo. It's all run by volunteers. It's the second biggest rodeo in Canada.
What's like top 3 things to do in Cloverdale besides this very exciting stampede that I'm so upset that I missed out on?
To be fair, that's like 1 and 2. Oh man.
I'm annoyed at how much I like being from Richmond.
Why?
Because it's fucking cringe.
Oh, is it?
I mean, being like, yeah, like I'm from Richmond, I'm like, that's like objectively cringy.
Is it? Why? I don't just know a lot about Richmond.
Because you know why it's cringy? Because you don't think it's cringy.
Oh.
Richmond has the highest Asian population of any city in North America.
Really?
Yeah, it's like 75%, yeah. Everyone always notices that I date a lot of Asian women.
Yeah.
And there was like, oh, you fetishize Asian women. But it's literally like, I was just surrounded by Asian people my entire life.
Yeah, so like your sexual awakening was like around...
What?
Sexual awakening.
It's a good term.
Yeah, that's...
Where was your sexual awakening? In Cloverdale?
Well, yeah, it must have been.
I'm gonna show you a bunch of pictures. There's a point system. I just wanna know how many points you have. For every place that you have had sex, you're gonna do the math and tell me how many points you have. The top row is 1 point, middle row is 2 points, and the last row is 3 points.
Okay.
So if you've banged in any of those places, add up your points.
Yeah.
Mine is so boring.
7.
You have 7 points.
Yeah. I feel like that's not crazy.
So you've done a hospital, a church, and a bed. Bro, I have 2 points. Don't fucking laugh. I have done a bed and a tent.
sex in a car?
I never have.
Wow, that's interesting. I feel like the obvious ones, like I've had sex in the mountains, yeah, and then like on a beach, that makes sense.
For you, maybe.
I never understood the logistics of having sex on the beach.
Like I'm not rolling around in sand.
That is my biggest worry. It's like sand getting in a place that you don't want it to
Yeah,
be.
no, you don't want that. I would love to know how often people have sex in planes because it seems so impossible.
Impossible to do without getting, unless you're on a plane with your significant other
Yeah,
and you both go into the washroom at this.
but you for sure see that there's never not people waiting to go to the bathroom.
You would have to like do it and then kind of, as one of you are coming out, act like you're really sick and like the other person's like,
Oh, that's interesting.
like, sorry, my girlfriend, she...
Yeah.
7 points, okay. I respect that. I need to rack up some more points.
Have you asked more people this?
No, you're the first.
Okay, I was gonna see what's the highest number you've hit so far.
7. Where do you go for groceries?
I try to do a big Costco shop, but then just No Frills is right down the road.
I would love to go to Whole Foods, but like it's a fucking 35-minute drive.
Yeah, and I don't know.
You don't like Whole Foods?
I'm not a big fan.
Really?
Maybe I just haven't given it a chance, but it is also really expensive.
Yeah, but dude, every avocado you get from Whole Foods is like perfect.
Mm.
Do you like avocados?
I love avocados, yeah. I'm fine letting them get ripe.
You like the brown ones?
No, but like, well, take time.
Okay, Ben, you wake up.
Yeah,
What do you eat for breakfast?
5 eggs.
5 eggs.
Yeah, and then like a protein shake and some fruit. Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah.
How are these eggs being cooked?
I just scramble them. I scramble the eggs and some like
5
chili.
scrambled eggs.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
And you eat that every day.
I do. When I have eggs, you realize how fast you go through eggs, though. You
That's
know
such an
what
awkward number of eggs to eat because then you eat 5, then you eat 5, and then you have 2 left in the carton.
I mean? Yeah.
And do you eat those 2, or do you get another one and then?
I try to, but it depends.
It's the question I wanted to ask you. How are your shits? Are they consistently good?
Yeah. I used to eat a whole rotisserie chicken and a head of raw broccoli every day for lunch when I was like between like 20 and 23. I'd eat that every day.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah, that was a good time.
What's your like main source of income?
Yeah, like brand deals and stuff. Yeah, just that really.
I feel like everybody assumes that when you're like big on Instagram or TikTok that you just make so much money.
Yeah, no, I don't make anything off TikTok. I also have like very simple needs. Like all of my big purchases are like tools. I just bought a pack raft that is like this big and it's only like 5 pounds and you can take it down like rapids and stuff. So there's this like big hike I want to do and I need that because I need to like get across the lake, but I have to bring my bike and you can put your bike on it and get across, like, so yeah, I'm really excited for that. So that's like what I spend my money on.
Yeah.
Is just like
your like problems are so unrelatable to me. Like I have never once gotten excited by the idea of having a raft that is only this big. Who gives a fuck?
there's times where I say some things and they're like, okay, man.
Like I love hearing about shit that excites other people that I have zero excitement over.
What do you spend your money on?
It's so embarrassing. The last thing that I spent my money on was an extra rose on Hinge.
I don't know what that is. I don't.
When you really like somebody,
Yeah.
it's so, why the fuck am I saying this, dude? It's like when you see somebody you really like, you can send them a rose and you get 1 free rose a week, right? So I usually just use my free rose, but then the other day I saw somebody and I was like, I have no chance of matching with you. And it's like, you can spend $5 to send them a rose, which puts you at the top of their list.
Oh,
So I did that.
okay. Do you have like a preferred date spot?
I feel like getting, as cliche as it is, like getting drinks is like the best.
Yeah, it's easy. It's safe. It's public. Yeah.
Exactly. There's so many times where I've like gone out on a date with someone and I've like picked them up from their house and they get into my car and I'm like, you're really just getting into my car? Like I could totally just kill you.
You don't say that, right?
Like if I was gonna kill you, right? Like I wouldn't say, oh, I could kill you, you know? Like take care of yourself. Like, just get in my fucking car.
Don't get in this idiot's car.
I mean, I drive a 2015 Nissan Micra with no hubcaps. Like don't just get into my car. I can never go out with somebody who really likes my content. To me, it's just way too weird. I've gone on dates before and then they didn't tell me that they watched my videos. And then we would like go back to my apartment and they would walk around and be like, oh my God, I've seen this so many times in your videos. It makes me feel so fucking, it feels like I'm trying to fuck my sister or something. It's so weird. I have this weird, I've never done that, of course.
Yeah.
I would never do.
Good to know.
But it just feels uncomfortable.
Yeah.
This one looks loose. What could you buy with your body count? These days, I could probably get like,
And not counting tax. We'll go tax-free.
wow.
Because I feel like tax...
I need, yes, thank you, I need that. I could probably get like a Big Mac meal, but like medium fries and a medium drink,
Okay.
which I feel like you could probably get an apartment downtown.
I think you're so wrong. Yeah, no, I haven't slept with a whole lot of people.
Like I haven't had sex in like 8 months.
How are you doing?
I mean, I got my Big Mac meal, so.
Oh. Or not in the movie. Do you smell good?
I feel like that was a targeted question.
Yeah, that's rough. Because like generally, I think I just smell like my body odor. Because I don't like usually wear any. I wore deodorant specifically today because I'm like, I would hate to put you in a situation where you're like stuck with me for an hour. But I don't think I'm smelly because like I love showering, but I am generally running around the city. When I bike around, I'm like going for it. It's not a leisurely pace ever.
Can I?
Yeah, you're welcome to smell me.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you.
I think I just smell like clothes.
I wanted you to smell bad so bad. You smell like exactly how you look.
Oh my God.
Do you shave? Do you shave your pubes? Depends on the state in my life that I'm at. Even if I'm not going out, I like to do it like just for me sometimes.
Yeah. Do you feel clean and comfortable?
Yeah, and I feel like people appreciate it. Like potential partners appreciate it way more than people think. I know a lot of my guy friends who are like, I have never like manscaped before a date. And then I'm like, you know that they would probably not like to have like a mouthful of hair, right?
Yeah. Yeah, like I definitely do, but it's kind of like I cut my hair, like I forget about how long my hair is. Yeah, that's like when the time strikes, if it feels right. I don't know what it looks like down there right now, if I'm being honest. I couldn't give you a length.
You couldn't draw it if you...
No.
Gun to your head.
No. When was the last time you told somebody outside of your family or close friends you love them?
Whoa. Probably not for like 2 years.
Do you throw around love like casually?
Actually, I have started throwing around the word love more
Yeah.
willy-nilly, as they say. Ben, I love you.
Oh, I love you too. Do you though? Do we know each other
No, I
that
don't.
well? Yeah. You know?
You have to call me out like that.
Well, it's like, you know, like I don't know you well. I think we met like 3 times.